Right. Hey, Aaron, how are you?
Hey, here we are. I'm great. You, Kyle?
We are here. We are here. So, thank you so much for being on today.
Oh, thank you for
Um,
having me. Wonderful.
Absolutely. So, what I'm trying to do is obviously look, this time is crazy, right? No matter what, anyone that has any service related, whether you're essential, non-essential, whatever that looks like, we have to pivot, we have to shift, we have to make changes, right, in our business. So where I'm at now, right, is, I wanted to get a hold of some people that own small businesses, and people that own small businesses explain kind of what you do first and foremost, like what is it that you do? And then secondly, let's get into some questions and answers.
I'm excited. I
Good,
am excited. Thank you.
good, good.
Yeah. Yeah. So a few things about myself. I am a realtor here in the greater Tampa Bay, Florida region. I can tell you that even in this crazy, uncertain time, the industry is still thriving. I have 3 houses right now that are under contract. So cash buyers are still buying. I work between Lakeland, Florida, all the way out into the city of Tampa. So we cover a lot of single family, and we also cover a lot of investment properties. I'm from Rhode Island. I was born and raised in Fall River. I spent 15 years on the fire department as a paramedic and a firefighter in Rhode Island. I'll tell you the reason I'm in real estate, because a time like this happened in 2008,
Yeah.
and it absolutely devastated my family, myself, and my finances. We we bought a house right at the crash in 2007 in Rhode Island, and what happened was I got a lousy loan. In my opinion, real estate will always thrive, but I got a bad loan. People were giving out bad loans. I got a bad loan. I lost some equity in my home, and we were underwater. So I said, I will never let that happen to my family again. And everybody kept telling me, man, how come you're not in real estate? You've done other small businesses. Why are you not in real estate? And why do we not do big things? It's always just that fear of the unknown, right?
Yeah, no, I think so. First of all, you hit on two important points. Number one, the pandemic we're in right now has nothing to do with real estate. Zero.
Absolutely.
Demand is still
Absolutely.
there, supply is still low, interest rates are still low. So this is not a real estate induced issue, right? So this issue came from obviously the virus that's out there. We all know what's going on. I don't have to kind of reiterate what it is. But I agree with you. Real estate will always thrive. And
Always.
the beauty of real estate is very simple, right? If I buy a property and I get, let's just say it's an investment property, and I get tenants that are in the property, they help me do they help me do two things. They help me generate cash flow, right? And cash
Right?
flow that is rents that come in, subtract all your expenses, subtract your mortgage, and whatever's left, that's called cash flow, right?
That's
Do
right.
we agree?
That's right.
Simple. The second best thing that they do, they help pay down my mortgage. They eliminate my debt. They build my equity. So for me, real estate, I'm 100% in real estate right now. I don't have any other. I have a 401k I rolled over when I was working in Boston, right?
Okay.
To be in finance, whatever. So I have a 401k that I rolled over. But I'm 100% in real estate because at the end of the day, it's the best of both worlds. I build equity, I eliminate debt, and I build cash flow. And I get appreciation from 2008 or 9 to 2021 or 20, wherever the heck we're in now. It's been straight. It's been up. It's went up. 2010 on. It's straight up. So it's a beautiful thing. And unfortunately, right now, like you, like myself, real estate is a hard market to navigate when people to leave their house. But that fear will not be forever. So your point of the fear of the unknown, I love that mindset because it's something that holds so many people back. That fear of the biggest reason why people are either worker bees, they are 9 to 5, or they're entrepreneurs who do really, really well, right?
100%. It's the fear of the unknown. So how can we stand out in this time? We can educate, right?
Add
We can
value.
educate, add value. That's what I'm here to do today. I'm so honored that you had me on.
We add value. And Aaron, I didn't even know. I mean, when I sent the Facebook post out, right, I had a really great response. You were one of the first people to get back to me. And I was like, look, so the beauty is you do real estate. That's number one. But the second piece of the puzzle, which I wanted to really bring you on for, you also deal with salon, right?
That's absolutely right.
So explain how, because there's a lot of people, barbers, people that own salons, hairdressers, nail salons. What do you do? Like, what are you supposed to do?
What are you supposed to do when you're a service-based business, like being a salon owner or a barber? I have plenty of beautiful people in that industry in the Greater Fall River area who I love, who right now I've been on the phone with, and they're real hustlers. They've got multiple stores, not just like one. I mean, they've got, I want to shout out a couple of people, Adam Medeiros in Fall River. I want to shout out Louis Gonsalves and his wife. They also own the Juice Cafe. And I want to shout out Glow Salon in Somerset. These are all real entrepreneurs in the city who have a big, big network, a lot of trust with their clients. But what can they do right now? Clients can't even come in because of a 6 feet social distancing ordinance. I kind of need a haircut myself. It's driving me crazy. I'm ready to give my wife the clippers and say, go to town.
Don't do that. Just do it yourself. Don't do that. Don't do that. But you're right. Well, you know what the problem, Aaron? We're all handcuffed. You're handcuffed. The salons are handcuffed. They can't do anything, right? So I guess I'm assuming, without knowing what you've talked about, I'm assuming mindset and mental stability is probably a big part of it.
That's piece number one. Right now, what's the word we keep hearing? Pivot. Pivot. Anybody, I'm pivoting. I'm in real estate. Real estate's not going away, but why wouldn't I double down right now on this time to teach people about our other business? How can we bulletproof your salon? Okay. I want to show people a bulletproof salon survival strategy guide. It's two things. First, you need to change your mind. Can I pivot and think outside the box? When people come to a salon, they go there for wellness. They go there because they want to be made beautiful. They want to be made happy. They want to leave feeling like $1 million. And that's why people go and spend a lot of money in a salon or a barbershop. How can salon owners pivot right now? They can pivot by using Facebook Live and Instagram Live. You can get your calendar out, get your dream board out. Think about topics that people who are into beauty and into skincare and hair care, how can you teach those people right now? I'm getting to the money part, but right now, how can you take the first step to continue to serve your network? You can use Facebook Live. You can direct people to an email list at the end of your live video. Maybe you go live 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If you're a parent, usually it's berserk, it's bananas during the day. Maybe you do that at night between 9 and 10 o'clock when everybody's scrolling their phone. Now you're going to attract clients that you didn't serve in 2019 because they didn't know about you. Now, how can we change the game for you financially? Can I get into that a little bit?
Yeah, I think so. So one thing I like what you started with, right? You didn't start with the money part. Because I think in the service business, right, there's too many people that chase money. It's not about that. It's not about chasing money. It's adding value. So you're talking about adding value, which I love. We've never spoken before, right or wrong? You and I have correct. Not spoken one word before today. We have not spoken one word.
That's absolutely right. And I know you're a businessman and you're very efficient in your communications.
Right.
And I said, oh, it was just one word in the email, like, hey, meet you on Thursday. And I know I can already tell how you operate. Yep, very good. I'll be there. We don't need to get into it because that's why we're here. We get to talk today.
And it's raw, right? So the beauty of having a raw video is Aaron may have a total different way of doing things than I do. But what you just started with was exactly how I run my business. Let's add value first. Let's give a value proposition to our clients first. And then let's explain how we can help you. And financially, we can help get you where you need to be from doing different services to get you what you're looking for. Whatever service we provide, let's explain how we help first and what we do and who we are and so on and so forth, right?
Absolutely. How do we build trust?
Trust.
Why do you choose certain providers in your network of real estate? How do you make those decisions on who to work with for title agency, insurance, loans, lenders? Construction workers, contractors, all types of vendors? How do you make those decisions?
Yeah, no, it's based on trust. It's based on relationship. That's what it's based on. It's based on someone that I know in my circle is going to give the same level of expertise, professionalism, and service that I would give. That's what it comes down to, right?
Absolutely.
Keep going. Go back to where you were at. So you got the survival kit. So we went through step one. What's step two?
Step two is deciding which business you want to partner with during your pivot program. And what I mean by that is, as a salon owner, you've already got a network of people who know you, like you, and trust you because you provide an outstanding service for them. You help them feel well again when they come see you. My question is to most salon owners, what is your number one product? In fact, it may not even be a haircut, right? I went on Google Trends for a lot of business owners right now, even for real estate. Jump on Google and type in googletrends.com. I love keywords because we need to market, right? We need to market who we are.
Right.
And right now, last night I checked salon business, those two keywords, and then I looked up salon owner. Mm-hmm. Believe it or not, the state of Georgia right now is ranked number one in people who are looking up salon business news articles on Google. So if you're a salon owner and you're looking to be bulletproof for the rest of 2020, we're going to give you the plan. You need to decide what type of business you're going to partner with to serve your network during a time when you cannot provide haircuts. You cannot provide eyelash extensions. You cannot provide manicures and things of that nature. People come to a salon to feel well. Online business is never going to thrive as much as it's going to thrive now. Can I talk a little bit about online business and generating income?
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, I just want to give people so much information through these sessions that they find it so valuable that they say, "Hey, this Aaron guy, like, what's up? Like, he's got it. He's got it figured out." So go ahead.
Thank you, Kyle. Mm-hmm. Online business has been around for a number of years, but now because of the power of social media and the power of platforms like Zoom and being able to run a Facebook ad or an advertisement on Instagram for $10 a day. Right now, a lot of salon owners are taking advantage of the small business relief, I hope, to not really lay everybody off. I know a lot of people are commission-based, but to not lay too many people off, get the small business loan and survive during this time. Survival is great, but you're just putting a Band-Aid on a really big problem. How can we thrive? How can we learn a new skill right now in this period of isolation, if you will? Mm-hmm. To blow the rest of 2020 up. Because in 8 weeks, hopefully, when all this is, I hope it's blown over for the most part. How can we thrive and have a better business than we had in the past 5 years? Online business. Personally, I've been doing online business since 2012. I told you about 2008. It devastated our finances because of a crash. We got a bad loan. A high school friend of mine reached out to me to ask me if I would take a look at something that he was doing online. From 2012 to 2016, I became immersed, and I grew an online business with a health and wellness, a fitness product that people could do from home. I grew it to $8,000 a year, an extra $8,000. Okay, that's on the very low end of things. There are people in this industry that make $8,000 a week. Mm-hmm. Okay, because they have a very strong network. Mm-hmm. So I never tell anybody coming into a new business, please don't compare yourself to someone who's, on the finish line when you're just on the starting, right? Even in real estate.
Right. I mean, I get it all the time. I get people like, "Hey, I want to be like you." I'm like, "Yeah, not really." Right now, that's not the step, right? That's not the step. The step is to go. Like, I didn't start at zero and get to 500 deals in 1 year. That took 9 years of 16-hour days, 7 days a week. It didn't happen overnight. So you've got to follow the process. You have to love the hustle. You have to love the game. And if you can appreciate those things, to your point, and we need to talk about this offline, I actually have a business now that is online based that I've gotten into, that I'm looking for people throughout the country to be involved with, that saves people money in a situation like this, that's recession proof, that's dummy proof, that's foolproof. And the other thing is it's running a business, right?
That's interesting. I did just at the end. I lost you. I lost you on the audio, Kyle. Just on the end. I'm sorry.
Say that again.
I lost you just at the end of that on the audio. If you
I
could
said
repeat what you
at
said.
the end of the day, the business that I have partnered with someone out of the Boston area is very similar to what you're talking about, but it saves people money. It's an online-based program and business that I need influencers throughout the country. You'd probably be a great fit to take a look at this and see if it's something that makes sense for you.
Yeah,
And
I'd love to.
it adds value, and it's great if we're ever in some sort of recession coming up, or we see a downturn, or for realtors who need some more extra income, or anyone that's commission based that wants a side gig to turn into a real gig. It's a big possibility.
Oh, for sure. That's awesome. And yeah, I'd love to take a look at it. It's all about being open-minded, right?
You have to be open-minded. There's so many people, so many folks that are closed-minded that really don't understand, that don't understand that everything's not black or white. Everything's not yin and yang, black and white, right or wrong. There's a middle ground, and there's a ground where you have to become, you have to pivot. You have to shift. You've got to understand, like, I can't be the same way with you that I can be with every other client I have or every other person on this Zoom call. So, I mean, I think coming back to your survival kit, right? It's pivoting. I think that's what we get from it, right? Pivoting, finding local businesses to partner with, and getting online. Is there anything else you want to add on that avenue?
No, you're on point. You're on point. What kind of woke me up to it all was my wife and I partnered with this business a few years ago. She started it first, and then I kind of saw the growth, and I said, you know what? I got to just join forces with you rather than go off and do my own thing for a side business, not real estate, but
right.
to go off on the side. She had a salon over in Somerset, Massachusetts, who jumped on because they were using so much of the product. And I don't need to, it's not a secret. It's an essential oil based business. And 10 years ago, when I first heard about it, I thought it was a joke. I was like, who even uses that? I was like, it just sounds so old. It's not very cutting edge. But then what happened was, as we got around the training in the company, and I saw the people that were signing up, I said, wow, wait a minute. What I learned was we removed a lot of the hurdles and the obstacles from my old business that I used to hear on objections and excuses. We took it all away.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, people are looking to decrease anxiety and stress. People are looking to find ways and strategies to fall asleep quicker and stay asleep and actually wake up feeling rested.
Yeah.
What this product does is it speaks to all of those things. It even speaks to digestive ailments, and all those things will stop you from, it's a cycle. It stops you from sleeping. It stops you from getting rest. You start eating like junk. It's a lousy cycle, and mentally it's not good. So I said, you know what, maybe there is something to this. So I jumped on board and I said, who could benefit from this most right now, business-wise, not product. A lot of people can benefit from the product because it's wellness, but who can benefit from it business, in the business realm? Well, salon owners make people feel better. What the Somerset salon did, they signed on, they carry the product, and then they resell it there in the salon.
Mm-hmm.
That's only one side of the business. They have a whole network of people who are out of work right now. That whole network can take advantage of an at-home business. And you already know this. You already understand the business model.
Correct.
We would never run a business if we could only service our family and our friends. We'd be out of business kind of in a hurry. We might have a big tidal wave and have a big rush. Yeah, all my cousins bought a house from me.
But that's not a business. That's not a hobby. That's a hobby. Like, that's a cute little hobby. I'm here for a bit. I'm here to run a business, right? So every opportunity that I look at has to be some sort of business that I can run, excluding my family and friends. Irrelevant. Like, that's not. I don't run a business that way. I don't run a business like that. So at the end of the day, I think we share the same mentality, which is really great. And I'm looking forward to sharing that video with you. If you want to send me an email after, I think that would be awesome, because I think you'd be a great person to be behind that.
Thank you.
But I like to keep these videos 15 minutes so that people.
Perfect. This was awesome. This was awesome. And yeah, it's all about being concise, not going too long. Test your audio for me. Can you test that mic for a minute?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's all about concise. And like I think what you did here is you started off with value. If you can take away the fear of the unknown, if you can provide some teaching and some value and some training. Okay, so why would anybody else? Why would someone go with a different realtor other than you right now? Your social media is off the hook. You're doing additional stuff like this, right, to show up.
It's differentiating myself. I'm looking to differentiate myself. I'm looking to grow and be bigger and be better and add value every day. I mean, that's what it comes down to.
Right, and that's what I feel that we do even in the online business space, is that you can go with any company who has the same product, but who's the leader? Who's out there doing the teaching? Who's out there encouraging you to take new steps and try new systems and tools?
Correct.
You know, what changed my real estate business here in Tampa, I don't have a sphere down here. I didn't grow up in Tampa. And I said, I need to hustle. I got to do something. This is going to be my full-time income. And so I had to hustle. I had to get online and look up free ways to get leads on Zillow and at first kind of do some door knocking and some things that a lot of people don't want to do, but now it's momentum.
Correct. It's momentum.
You know what I mean?
It's positive momentum. So, hey man, with that, I want to say thank you so much. I appreciate you being on. This was great. This will be really helpful. We'll record this and we'll get this out right away because I think this is good. I mean, people want to hear that, hey, look, Aaron's running the salon. He's not crying. His head's not in the sand. He sees the writing on the wall. There's a silver lining. Now's the time to pivot and shift. And with that, I want to say thank you so much and have a great day.
You're welcome, brother. Thank you so much. This was awesome.
Great. I'm glad. Thank you.
All right, cool. Thank you. Take care.